In this video, we'll be going over the basics of the Bridge Operator Console for RingCentral. The Bridge Operator Console for RingCentral is a progressive web app. This means the application runs in any modern web browser. If you choose to install the application, you'll be given a desktop shortcut as well as the ability to run the app within its own window. We can find information about our user in the upper left of the screen. We can see that we are Susan Larson, we can see our extension, our current status, and below that we'll find the audio conversations. Now this is where we'll manage our current and incoming calls. They will stack in the order in which they are received. We can select between them and see which call we currently have selected in the selected conversation section. And then these buttons are contextual, so we're able to answer a ringing call. Once a call has been answered, we can place a call on hold. We can hang up a call. We can place a call in the parking lot. If we get a second call, we're able to toggle between them in the audio conversations. And again, see which call we have selected in the selected conversation section. So again, we're able to select this new call, answer it, and once we do so, our previous call will automatically be placed on hold. The boxes below will populate with some information about that caller history. So currently we're showing caller history and caller action history for this number. The company directory is where you'll find users on the system. So currently we're displaying these predictive transfer results. So predictive transfer is a feature that leverages machine learning to build a weighted list of the most likely destinations for a call. That's something you can manually trigger. We also have it currently for our system enabled to display those results upon answering a call. And you can see our cursor has also automatically been placed in the search box. So we're able to search for anybody else beyond this. And for searching, you can use any part of a first name. And as you start typing, it'll autofill these results, any part of a last name. So if we look for our user, Susan Larson, we're able to find her with that quickly. If we're looking for Mike Morris and we just want to use MM, the initials, we're able to find him like that. We can search for users like in accounting, for example, and find everyone in accounting. We definitely recommend leveraging that search box. Anytime you press the escape key, also, you'll clear that box and return to your default group. You can also click your default group here. So currently we're using our favorites group. We can see that we have 16 items in that group, and I say items as a couple of these are call queues, which in this queue activity section, you can see these stars. Those are the call queues that are currently in this favorite section. And then we have users from various departments as well. And you can find that favorites group on the right here, the upper right. One of the reasons that we recommend leveraging a favorites group is because you are able to add in things like call queues. You're able to add users from various departments, the people you're going to be interacting with the most often, whose status is important for you to be able to see. That's sort of who we recommend placing in a group that you have set as your default, as it is sort of a visual component to that as well. But with any of these users, we're able to see their name, extension, a picture if it's available, their status. We show that RingCentral activity, so we can see that we're currently in a call that's on hold. We're also showing this optional Microsoft activity where we're able to show a user's Teams status, so we can see which of these users are currently on a Teams call. In addition to that RingCentral activity, we can show a department, a title, the type, so we can see which of these are call queues for a department, which of these are users, and then we can quickly call or transfer to any of these users. If we open up that predictive transfer list again, if we know for sure that Melissa is who we're looking for, we can quickly send her a call by quick transferring to her, which is just a blind transfer. Or if we select Melissa, we're able to see this full menu of call control. So you can do a blind transfer, a consulate transfer if we'd like to speak with Melissa first. We can transfer directly to a mobile number, directly to voicemail. We can park a call for a user. We can open a chat window with a user quickly. Under the contact information section, we can find all of a user's phone numbers, and we have prompts to call all those various numbers to send them an email. You can leave notes for a specific user if you'd like, and you can set them to have no expiration or to expire after a certain amount of days. Under related people, we're able to pull in users in the same department, and then if you use that Microsoft integration, we can also pull in a direct reports and a user's manager. That Microsoft information is also important for that user schedule. We can actually show a blind view of a user schedule, leveraging that same integration, which we'll actually show quickly. Might as well. So it won't tell you exactly what they're doing or who they're doing it with, but then again, you are able to see sort of a blind view into a user's schedule. So if we know that Melissa is who we're looking for, again, we can find her in our default group. We can use that predictive transfer. We could just search for her however we do it. If we just wanted to send her a call, we're able to do that quickly. So if we just blind transfer, we can see that transfer is in progress. That frees us up to resume our previous call. And then whenever Melissa would answer it, we'd be able to see that reflected in her activity. If you'd like to park a call, you can do so here, or you can park a call specifically for a user. If you place a call in the parking lot, you're able to see who parked it, who it's parked for. Currently, this call is parked for no one. It's just parked generally in the parking lot. You can see how to retrieve it. You can either dial this park dial, or if users are using the operator console, they're able to just pick up that parked call. We recommend leveraging call parking, especially in a call queue environment. If we send a couple calls into one of these queues here quickly, we can sort of show why that's useful. Currently, you're only able to take a single queue call at a time. If you leverage call parking, you're able to park calls in that parking lot and actually handle multiple calls then. So if we send a couple of these calls into this Acme Inc. queue here quickly. So now we can see in the bottom right, we have 2 calls waiting in this queue. If we select this 2 calls in queue and then select that queue, we can actually see the specific calls that are waiting in the queue. We will also show which call queue they're coming from right at the front, but you're able to then answer a call, park a call. We can see automatically that second call is ringing us. We're able to then answer it, and if we'd like to retrieve our previous call then, we can do so. And we're getting a little bit of weird information with the way that we did that internally in our demo system, but that is something that we recommend leveraging, especially in a call queue environment, as you are then able to take more queue calls. If you select any of these call queues, you can see the users who are a member of those queues. So if you're trying to monitor a specific call queue, that is a way that you can do that. The group section, as mentioned, we are using our favorites group. We do differentiate between the types of groups with the icon, so we can see which of these groups were made in the RingCentral app, which of these groups are configured as different sites, which of these groups we have configured as departments. And you can set any of them as our default. We are currently leveraging that favorites group. If you need to make a quick outbound call, you can do so by placing a number in this box here. You can also place an extension and then call or transfer to that number or extension. If you need to make a personal contact, you can do that under the people section. You can also pull in these Microsoft 365 personal or organizational users under that same section. And then the help section, we do have a link to these various YouTube videos. We do have an icon help key, and we have a web chat. So for any issue you might run across, any question you have, we do have some resources available.